It is coming down now, and the thunder is booming. I was doing 7 kilometers an hour just ruddering. Potatoes, baked beans, and hamburger.
Here you go, Rich. Oh yeah, never misses.
Oh, you're kidding me. I just took the wrong portage. I knew this one seemed so long. Oh, here comes some more rain. We are there. Moon is out here. I've still got a little ways to go. Can you make it, Maddie? You ready for bed? Oh, this just never gets old.
You might as well do a rain dance. Set up the tarp.
It's just all squishy here. It's infected for sure. Okay, let's go. So we're sitting here at the first portage, and I think we'll get going. We're just coming in on our second portage here. This is just a little offshoot. Portage is right over here. So I put down the boat and pack for a second and just get a little shot of this. Very beautiful. Nice start. We're just coming into our third portage. This is the 2.3K coming up. I just did a 300 and a 695, and I'm pretty relieved. This is the longest solo trip I've done, and with an 81-pound pack, I had a few concerns. I mean, it's certainly heavy, but it's nothing that's putting me off. I'm on the 2.3 kilometer portage. This is probably going to be one of my worst ones, because my pack is at its heaviest. It's the full 81 pounds right now, and I've got a 3.8 kilometer later in the trip, but that's at about the halfway mark, actually a little past the halfway mark, so I'll make it a lot easier. But so far it really hasn't been too bad. I wasn't sure how 81 pounds was going to work with me, but I did get a new boat, and it's light. It's weighs in at about 38 pounds, brand new. And once I put everything in it, my paddles, my bungee cords, my baler, all of that, it hits about precarious with rocks here. Then it hits about 48 pounds. So, well, I say it's going good here, but I really just got started. We'll see how I'm doing come the end of it, but I was looking forward to this portage because it's going to be a very telling one. I find it doesn't take much of an incline to really take it out of you. It makes quite a difference. Well, I just got done another big, long incline, and I'm telling you, that's no two bones about it. It's tough. It looks like it's going to level out here for a little bit. Not sure how far along I am. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I'm guessing I'm about 1.5K. Holy cow, I think we're about, we've got to be at 2K by now. This is a 2.3. I am just absolutely drenched. I'm out of water, so I'm looking forward to getting to the end just so I can pump some. Taking another little break right here. I can feel it in my hips now. Starting to get a little sore. It's just 130 pounds, just a lot of weight. I always have the option of going to a double carry, but I'll just give my body a little bit of time to adjust here and see how we do. Well, I forgot about the other two portages after that 2.3. Finished 2.3. That was enlightening. And then there's a 170 after that, which I'm on right now. And then an 80 after that. And then we're into Catfish Lake. Yeah, I resorted to a double carry on this one. I never do double carries, but I think I'm reaching my limits, and I'm going to have to consider doing some doubles at least at the beginning of this trip. I don't want to injure myself or pull something, and I could really feel my legs starting to weaken and starting to get a little wobbly. Well, here we are now, home sweet home. Catfish Lake. We're in a little group of islands here. Can I be careful here anywhere that you got a steep hill with pine needles on it. It's very slippery. This is just like walking on ball bearings here. So you really want to make sure you really plant your foot. So I'm going to set up a little bench here. Nice view. I think I'll probably set up the tent, have a little quick something to eat, and I think I'll be going to bed. Glad to be here. So this is how you make applesauce with berries. What I have here, I've got some sheets of dried applesauce. So what you want to do is you want to take this and break it up into smaller pieces here. You can also have this just as like a little fruit roll-up. Take some berries. These are some dried strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. So I'll just fill this here up. There's 200 mils, and I'll put the rest in here for the berries. And we could rehydrate it together, but I know exactly how much applesauce I need in here, or how much I need for the applesauce. And then for the berries, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be draining off whatever's left. The applesauce has to be exact. So we're going to let that sit for about 10, 15, 20 minutes. Let's take a look here. These things here tend to rehydrate quite quickly. Oh yeah. So you can see here, little sheets here, and there we go. We've got piping hot applesauce. How are our berries doing? Yep, looking good. There's not much to look at. They look a little haggard, but the taste is definitely there. And the water, you can just drink that like a juice. Just put a little bit of that in there. And there we go. Oh, actually, I have, there we go. And then a little drizzle of honey. So there you have it. Applesauce with berries and honey. Oh yeah. Super. Well, it's the first day down, and it was a good day. It was pretty tough, but I was really running on empty. So with the portages in there and the travel, it was only 15 kilometers, but that was starting off later in the day. I didn't get started until about 1:30, so I didn't really have a lot of time to stop for much in the way of breaks. So it was pretty much about 5 hours solid, and I've been getting about 4 or 5 hours sleep this last week, so I think I'm going to need to do a little bit of catching up. With the pack being 81 pounds, I may end up doing some double carries just to keep from being miserable. It's not too bad for about one click, but once you start getting into two, it starts getting pretty tough. My hips start to really hurt. I can feel the pressure right in here on my hips, and my legs will start to get a little bit wobbly, start to get a little tired, and you just really never want to get to that point where you're feeling like your legs are not necessarily going to hold out whenever they should, because if you go down with 81 pounds on your back and a boat on your head, not much good will come of that, especially if you're going out solo. I'm just going to go to bed early. It's about 8:15 right now, and I think if I can get some serious Z's in there, maybe I'll get up at like 7 or 8 or something like that, and that'll give me enough sleep that I should be able to catch up, get going. Nice, I just got to bed, and the moment I climbed in the tent it started to rain, which is perfect. I always enjoy a little rain in the evening, it helps me sleep. I don't think Maddy's going to need any help. Well, Maddy's been playing down there for about an hour. This is just in the morning here, I'm just packing up. I think she's going after frogs and water spiders. I'm not entirely sure. But she's having a great time. Normally I just bring my map and compass, but this time I brought the GPS. I just wanted to get some numbers on my speeds. And right now I'm turned away from the wind at this point because the wind was causing a lot of wind noise on the camera, but I'm heading on in a bit of a headwind, and I'm paddling just a comfortable stroke, and I'm doing about 3.5 kilometers an hour. Now if I really dig in, I can pull it to about 4.5, and that's not too hard. So anyways, I think calculating distance, especially for solo trips, counting on about 3.5 kilometers an hour is pretty safe. So apparently I need to go through this. Should be interesting. Doesn't really look terribly passable. So we've made it around. Looks like this is going to get us where we want to go. I can hear the wind really picking up. That's going to be right against us. We're going to be going through here, but should be doable. We're on the first portage of the day. This is a 360, and I am doing a double carry this time. So I've just got my pack. It's actually not a whole lot lighter than yesterday because I didn't eat a dinner last night. I just had the snacks I had with me, but it's still better than the pack in the boat. It's just still about probably 80 pounds or so. Been having some problems with my gear, my backpack. I've been having issues here. You can see I've tied this together, but here, this side here is broken off. So it will still clip, but just not as well. I don't have the confidence in it. You can see here that it's really kind of bending out here on this side. So what I've been doing is tying this piece and this piece here together to try to hold it steady. It's too bad this is only day 2. I also broke a buckle on the back of the pack, which holds the top of the pack down, and that was my own fault. It was the pack was falling down. I went to grab it, and I grabbed it from that from the top of the pack, the pouch there over top, and that's not supposed to take that kind of weight, and that broke. It's the same thing, broke on one side, but the other side is still okay. So it's still working, but I really have to be careful with it. And geez, 8 days to go. I imagine I'm gonna have to come up with some alternative. Already so much nicer just having the pack. This is not too bad at all. I think we're about halfway through our day here, and we are now getting threatened with thunder. I have a feeling the portages may be offering me a little bit of refuge from what's to come here.